If you want to stop scrolling, the single most important thing that you can learn is why you scroll. It's why you do the things you do. Because without knowing that, then you can never change your behavior. So in this video, I'm going to share with you why you do the things you do, and then also what we can do to change it, to change what causes it in order to change your behavior. So first things first, you need to understand that the behavior that you do, which in our case is scrolling, isn't the problem. So I used to think that scrolling is the problem, that if I could just stop scrolling, then my life would be 100 times better. That isn't the case. Because I've tried, I have gone through such a long journey myself with scrolling. And every time that I went on this, a month or 2 or 3 where I just didn't scroll, my life didn't exactly improve. Yeah, sure, it got better, but the root problem still stayed. I found something else to distract myself with, to stimulate myself with. And so even though scrolling wasn't even in my life anymore, my life still wasn't that much better. So the thing is, even if you could snap your fingers today to never scroll for the rest of your life, you would still find something else to do. You would find a way around it. You would find something else to do. So the problem isn't even that we scroll. Because below every behavior that we have, below that is an emotion that's tied to it. So for example, you could feel bored and that could lead you to scroll, right? So, super simple. If you feel hungry, you're going to eat. If you feel tired, you're going to sleep, right? It's super simple. But it doesn't make sense, right? Because think about it. You could feel absolutely great. You could feel content, happy, relaxed. You could be genuine euphoria. And yet you could just pull out your phone and scroll. And yet on the completely opposite side of that, you could feel awful. You could genuinely feel like shit. And then you go on a 5-mile run. It doesn't compute, It doesn't match up. The emotions that you feel aren't connected to the behaviors that you do. So there's a mismatch, right? What's the problem here? Well, the problem is that most people don't go below that step. They just say, oh yeah, every behavior that you do has an emotion tied to it. And then just change your emotions. But that's not going to help you. That's what most YouTubers tell you. Most YouTubers tell you to just change the emotion or, switch the environment. Some really light stuff. I want to go deep with you because that is how you make lasting change. I want you to actually come away from this video with major realizations about yourself that can actually lead to change. That's why I'm making this video. And where most people will cut off, I'm going to continue for you because every behavior has an emotion tied to it, but every emotion has a thought that causes it. And that's the key. Because think about it. If emotions aren't directly related to the behavior that you do, good emotions don't equal good behavior, bad emotions don't equal bad behavior, that means that there's something off, and it's the thought. The thought you have could, for example, be, I want to feel stimulated, or I'm bored, I just want to occupy myself with something, or I'm relaxed and scrolling will make me even more relaxed. Any kind of thought that you have, it's just an idea in your brain that gives the context for your emotions. So you saying that, oh, I'm relaxed, I'm content, I want to go ahead and open my phone, versus, oh, I'm relaxed, let's go read a book. The emotion is still the same, right? You're relaxed. But yet the behavior is completely different. The behavior ends up being reading versus scrolling. And so it's the thought that changes. In this order of events, the thought is what changes. And so automatically, that's a huge realization because that means your emotions don't matter. Because as I mentioned, you could feel like shit, and yet you can still go out there and do great things. You don't need to feel motivated, and that's the key here. This is the first major realization from this video. You don't need to feel like anything. You don't need to feel motivated. You don't need to feel happy or content. Because, again, behavior doesn't equal the emotion you feel. So automatically you should feel happier from that, just because it doesn't matter what you feel. Like, you could feel awful and still have a good day. So already, huge realization. You're welcome, bro. But we want to heal lasting change, right? Just automatically knowing that emotions aren't important. That's super key. A good way of thinking about it is think of emotions as a conduit. Same idea as electricity is conducted well in water, like water holds electricity, the same way as your thought is just the electricity and water is the emotions. The emotions just hold the current, and then the current is what ends up being your behavior. It's just a conduit that makes the thought into behavior. Don't even think about the emotions. You shouldn't even care if you feel happy or sad. Now, obviously, being happy is great, right? But real talk, if you actually want to get stuff done, like you actually want to stop scrolling, then you should honestly just forget about how you feel, or at the very least dampen it down and mainly focus on the thought. But that's the second realization that I need you to have. How do you change your thoughts? Like, honestly, how do you change the thoughts that you have? You could think about this from a variety of angles, but the two best answers, in my opinion, is changing your core beliefs and your self-image. I'll go into these both, but all you need to know is that in order to change your thoughts, you need to change the level below your thoughts, which again, core beliefs and self-image. Core beliefs are the beliefs and thoughts that you have without even realizing it. Like, these are the core beliefs. An example of this could be that stimulating yourself isn't bad. Because if you believe that, that will lead to thoughts that say, oh, I should go ahead and open up Instagram. Because you believe at the very core level that stimulating yourself isn't bad, like scrolling isn't bad, then the thoughts that you have will reflect that. The core beliefs are the thoughts that you have that cause the thoughts that lead to the behaviors that we want to get rid of. And the self-image is just how you view yourself. Super similar to the core beliefs. Core beliefs are how you view everything else, while self-image is how you view yourself. A good way to think about it. Self-image, the way to change that is to redefine your identity. Now, I'm going to be real with you. Like, I've struggled with this for a long time. And a book that I would highly recommend, highly recommend. This book has genuinely changed my life. It is called Psycho-Cybernetics. I forgot the author. I'm going to be real with you. But Psycho-Cybernetics, just search it up. I promise you that book has genuinely changed my life and hopefully yours after you read it. Now, quick summary. In order to redefine your identity, it's as simple as just saying something about yourself over and over until you believe it. This could include affirmations, like maybe even you write in yourself a diary, like a note that I am a person who doesn't scroll, or I am a productive person. Like, small affirmations like that will slowly but surely change your self-image. Now, on the core belief side, a lot of it comes down to mental health, honestly. Because the moment that you improve your mental health, the moment you'll start to see that, oh, stimulating myself constantly isn't good for me. Because when you improve your mental health, you start to think more long term, and then that will reflect into the thoughts that you have. So, the simplest way to improve your mental health, honestly, bro, just go out in nature. Like, it's funny to say on a video about how to stop scrolling that you need to touch grass, but honestly, like, you need to touch grass, bro. I'm gonna be so for real. If you just go outside, go for a walk, and this is a super like deep tip. Smile while you're going outside. Like, you can literally walk for 1 minute outside, but have just a slight or a big smile on your face. The bigger the smile, the better it is. You can just go out there, look at the sun, smile. Just pretend like you're the happiest person on the earth. Like you can be jolly, you can even be like skipping around. This is silly. Like honestly, it's super silly, right? If other people see you, they're gonna be like, "Oh, what the hell?" Who cares, you know? Like as long as you're gonna be slightly happier, and that will reflect into the thoughts that you have. So what? You can do it in your backyard or in a private place if you really care that much. But real talk, you might as well just try, right? So, as a quick recap to everything in this video, you have behaviors, especially scrolling, that you want to get rid of, and your behavior has an emotion tied to it. But that emotion doesn't matter because what causes the emotion is the thoughts that you have. In order to change the thoughts that you have, you need to change both your self-image and your core beliefs. You change your self-image by affirmations and redefining yourself. And you change your core beliefs by improving your mental health and making your life better. Only by doing these small things. Like it's small things, right? But those two realizations, the one that emotions don't matter, like how I feel doesn't matter regarding scrolling, and actually realizing what causes me to scroll, it's the core beliefs and self-image. That has honestly changed my life. And if you honestly apply everything from this video, I promise you, your life will change as well. Now, I know this has been one of my longer videos, but truthfully, this is a major realization that I've only recently realized. Like, if I knew this when I was in your position, when I was actually scrolling for like 12 hours a day, I would have been so happy. And you know, I have so many other realizations that I have that I wish I could have taught to my younger self. But what I can do is I can teach it to you specifically. I can speed up your journey from where you are right now. Like you're scrolling all the time, probably at least 6 hours. And by the way, bro, I used to scroll for like 12 hours. I get it. I hated myself every single day just because I couldn't turn off my phone or my computer. I just couldn't get off social media. I get it. I went from that to where I am now, where I'm literally teaching other people how to stop scrolling. I had so many lessons and realizations that if I only knew earlier, I could cut down my journey by so long. So if you actually want to get one-to-one coaching with me, I got you. I'm running a 3-week scrolling detox program where in 3 weeks or less, like 21 days or less, I can help you stop scrolling. I will cut your screen time down by at minimum 4 hours. And by the way, if I don't even reach that, I will help you until you do. I am so confident in my ability that all you gotta do is click the link in the description and book a call with me. Good luck.